Okay, so we're going to start with the first semi-finals. So as you know, after the quarterfinals, we have 2 semi-finals, 5 teams each. So we have the top 10 teams. We won't tell you who came first, what order. Of those 10, we have selected 5 who are going to take part in the first semi-final. That's what I'm going to announce. Okay, so let's go. So in no particular order, first team on stage is Ravindra Kelekar, Dyanmandir. Which team? So we have Aprameya Dikshit and Shiv Nadkarni. Please clap for them. So we'll have team 1 here, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and you can choose whichever team. Okay, so team 1 is Aprameya and Shiv. Aprameya and Shiv, right? Okay, second team on stage is Bhatikar Model High School. Kelan or Kalyan, what is it? Kelan, Aditya and Aditya. Kelan and Aditya. Please clap for them. You can pick any team from 2 to 5. Kelan and Aditya. The next team also from Bhatikar Model High School, Aditya and Yash. Okay, fourth team up on stage. Aditya R. Gard and Varad Hegde Desai from Dr. K.B. Hedgewar High School, Kujira. So you can pick team 3 or team 4. And the last team on stage for the semi-final. And the last team is from Perpetual Sukkor Convent High School, Navelim, Jinal Dadhani and Sherry Ribello. I hope I've pronounced your names right. So these are your semi-finalists. Yeah. Sorry? Jinal Dadlani and Sherry Ribello. I stand corrected.
Before we start the first semi-finals, let me welcome our guest of honor for today's program, Shrimati Debby Faleiro. तुमकां येवकार दिता गोंयकार एक पावल एकचाराचें ह्या संस्थेचे वतीन आनी सगळ्यां कडेन मागता ताळयांनी तांकां आमी येवकार दिवया. तेच प्रमाणे आमचे मदीं आसात जॉन बाब कुतिनो आनी हेर मानेस्त हांव तांकांय बी येवकार दिता आनीक क्विजाची फुडली सुत्रां आशिल्ली तशीं दोतोर तुमचे कडेन. थँक्यू.
Okay, so teams on stage. Hello. Excited? Okay, so a few things will clear. First, we'll do a buzz check and a mic check. Yes? Yeah, please, if anybody doesn't have a pen, get one. And so, this is a projector for the audience, but you have screens in front of you. I hope it's visible. Team 3, you can see either one. You can read. How many questions in this round? Okay. Teams 4 and 5? Okay. So, buzzers you'll have to hold in your hand. Please make sure not to drop them. Okay, so I'll tell you how the buzzers work. If you see the top face of the buzzers, you can see there are arrows. And they are in one direction. So once you press, then you have to just rotate it in that direction, okay? So team 1, can you press your buzzer? Yeah, now rotate it. Yeah, done? No. So when you rotate it, the light stops, okay? Then we will reset it here. Okay, team 2. Yeah. It's okay, you don't have to be so quick rotating it. Once you buzz, it will show us you have buzzed. No need to worry. Okay. Team 3, yeah. Okay, excellent. Team 4? Yeah. Enough, done. Yeah, team 5? Yeah, okay. Fine, buzzers are working. So these are break circuit buzzers. That means whoever presses first, only that light will show. Doesn't matter who presses second, even if it's like a fraction of a second late. So don't worry about that. So now moving on to the rules. So you have 12 questions. First 6 questions are going to pass clockwise, starting from team 1 to team 5. And then we have something called infinite bounce. Everybody knows how that works. So what happens if team 1 has a question? If they don't answer, team 2 also doesn't answer. It passes to team 3. They answer it correctly. Then the next question will go to team 4, okay? The next team. And so on and so forth. And also we have added pounds. Everybody has paper with them, right? So suppose this is a direct question to team 1, right? But team 5, you for sure know the answer. But you don't think it will pass on to you. Somebody else will answer. You can pounce on it. How you pounce? You press the buzzer, okay? Once you press the buzzer, we'll know. Just write the answer down and show it to me. You will also get points along with whoever answers on the pass as well. Are there any doubts? Okay. Yeah, obviously since there is a pounce, there is always a negative. So if you pounce, so like team 5, you are absolutely sure about that answer, but you still end up being wrong, even after buzzing. That means you'll get a negative 10. Is that clear? On the direct pass, there are no negatives, but if you buzz and still get it wrong, then you will get a negative 10, okay? On the pass, there are no negatives. So it's going to be a short semi-final, and it says here, the top 2 teams qualify directly for the finals, okay? So let's start. As soon as the question is on the screen, you can buzz. Even if I have not finished reading it, I might not read also everything. But as long as it's there on the screen, you can buzz. But again, I'll repeat, there are negatives on the buzz. So team 1, your question. Name this Lieutenant Colonel, a veteran of the Indian Army from Charaon, who was commissioned into the 2nd Battalion of the Bihar Regiment in 1985. He served in high altitude areas including Siachen and Gulmarg, took part in the 1999 Kargil operations and was awarded the General Officer Commanding in Chief Commandant Card 3 times for his valor and distinguished service. He is also an expert in electronic warfare and a qualified instructor in mountain and winter warfare. So no buzzes here. So then I'll close. So once I say the pounce is closed, you can't buzz after that, okay? So let's go to team 1. You have an answer. There are mics, right? You can hold the mics. Yeah. So team 1 and 2, you all share one mic. You have your own mic, team 3, and you all have your own mic as well. Right? So whatever you say, answer, doubt, even if you want to go to drink water or something, say it in the mic, okay? Everything has to be said in the mic. Yeah? So yeah, you have an answer, no negatives.
Oswald Abreu.
Okay, I will pass that. Team 2, just pass the mic, please.
Pass.
Yes, pass also has to be said in the mic. Yeah, team 3, you can take free guesses, there are no negatives, remember.
Pass.
Okay, team 4.
Pass.
Pass, looks like this question is going all around.
Stanley Menezes.
That is also incorrect. So, audience, your time to shine. Bonnie sir raising a hand. Anyone else wants to raise their hands? Okay, then the question will go to Bonnie. Yes, that is the correct answer. Please clap for him. It is Lieutenant Colonel Austin Colasso. So 10 points. Okay, so next question goes again to team 1. And again, pounce is open. Question number 2. Which distinguished Indian Army officer commissioned in 1954 into the 11th Gorkha Rifles was among the first Indians to enter and penetrate deep inside East Pakistan during the 1971 operations, displaying exceptional bravery for which he was awarded the Veer Chakra. He later commanded a corps of Indo-Chinese border and was elected Colonel Commandant of the 11th Gorkha Rifles. Again, wait, pounces are open. Nobody is pouncing? Okay, we'll close the pounce and team 2, you have an answer.
Ian Cardozo.
That is incorrect. Passes to team 2. Pass. Team 3, you have an answer?
General Sunit Rodriguez.
No. That was in the prelims.
Pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Pass. I am sure every team was given a book about India's defense forces, right? Most of the questions are related to that and from there. So again, anyone in the audience? This time, we are starting slightly heavy, bit difficult questions. Let's see how easy it gets or if it gets more difficult. Yes? Do you have a full name? Okay, points to both of you. That is correct. The answer is Lieutenant General Francis Tiberius Dias. Okay. So teams on stage, buckle up. No one is yet to score. Question 3. General Walter A.G. Pinto led the Western Front. Major General Benjamin F. Gonzalez led the Eastern Front, and Major General Eustace D'Souza led the Northern Front in the Kashmir Valley. During which war did these distinguished Goan officers play a crucial role in executing India's military strategy? Pounce is open. These were the easier questions that I alluded to. I'm surprised nobody has pounced yet. So I'll be closing the pounce for this. Everyone's scared of those negative points. Team 1 looks confident, but not enough to pounce. You can answer on the direct.
Kargil War.
Kargil War is incorrect. Team 2.
1971 Chinese War.
1971 Chinese War. Okay, I'll pass it to Team 3 for now.
1965 War.
1965 war against?
Indo-Pakistan.
Okay. Team 4.
Pass.
Okay. Team 5.
1971 Indo-Pak War.
That is correct. It was the Indo-Pak War, the war for Bangladeshi liberation. If you had just said 1971, you would have gotten points, but that is a better answer. So, finally, points on the table for Team 5. 10 points for Team 5. Okay. I did not hear any claps from the audience. Okay. So, good going. So, Team 2, tough luck, but you'll get more chances. Question 4 to Team 1. Yeah. Goa was liberated on 19 December 1961, but a significant event on 5th March 1962 saw an ordinance promulgated by President Rajendra Prasad. What status did Goa, Daman and Diu receive after this ordinance was issued? Again, I'm very surprised there are no pounces on this. Guys, don't be so scared of the buzzers. It's just a -10. It's not the end of the world. Okay, somebody decided to pay heed. So, team 4, you have to write the answer and show me. Yeah. Other teams, the question is... You can't answer on the mic. You have to come here and show me. Other teams, you can continue thinking. Direct is with team 1. So let's see if team 4 has the answer, or are they going to get a -10. There's only one buzz. Okay. Team 4, I have your answer. Okay. The only pounce is only for the first person who buzzes. Okay. If everybody can pounce, then no point of buzzer pounces, right? So again, it goes to team 1. You can answer on the mic.
Union Territory.
That is absolutely correct. And I think this was the easiest question so far. So that is 10 points to team 1 and 10 points also to team 4. So team 1 and team 4 both get 10 points. Finally, someone pouncing. So I hope it encourages other teams also to pounce for positive points, of course. So question 5. So this is direct for team 2. Question 5, direct for team 2. Yeah. 30th May 1987 holds a special place in the history of Goa. Spin that. Okay. What significant political event took place on this day? Okay, so team 5 has pounced. You can write it down and show me. Direct is team 2. Just wait, let them finish. No, that means it's connected. Yeah, please. Okay. You don't need to come and say it out loud because other teams might also hear it. Just show me what is written. Okay, so I have your answer. Pounces are closed. Team 2, you have an answer?
Goa became a state.
Goa became a state on 30th May. Is that correct? Okay, so 10 points to team 2 and team 5. So that is why we celebrate Statehood Day on 30th May. Good going. Next question, question 6. We are at the halfway mark. Direct to team 3. Who was the officer hailing from Porvari Sukkur? That's where I come from, by the way. Responsible for planning and directing the Indian Air Force's operations during the 1961 Operation Vijay, ensuring the successful liberation of Goa, Daman and Diu with minimal use of force and no civilian casualties. Question 6, direct to team 3. Again, it's open on the pounce. Nobody is pouncing, then I'll close the pounce. Team 3, you're direct. There are no negatives, you can take a guess.
Pass.
Okay. Team 4?
Rishikesh Shamrao Margao.
No, that is not correct.
Trevor Joseph Fernandez.
That is also incorrect. Team 1, you have an answer.
Terence Disa.
No, incorrect. And lastly to team 2.
Emiliano Fernandez.
Sorry?
Emiliano Fernandez.
No, not Emiliano Fernandez. Okay, audience, and the same hand up. Okay, this student, it says you are a captain in the school or also in the armed forces. Okay. So, yeah, wait. You can come here. You want to answer on the mic.
Air Chief Marshal Erlich W. Pinto.
That is absolutely correct and complete answer. Air Vice Marshal Eric Wilmo Pinto. So question 7 goes back to team 3. So question 7 is, okay, so we are going to switch the order of passing. So since we cleared the halfway mark, so we'll start with team 3 and then 2, 1, 5, 4. Okay. So team 3, your question. Buzzers open. Which dynasty, known for establishing their rule in Goa around the 10th century, is credited with founding the city of Pattan as their capital and issuing the earliest known copper plate inscriptions in Goa's history? Again, buzzers should have been going off. I wonder what is happening. Okay, team 5, you can write it down and show me. And team 3, be ready with your answer. Okay. Team 5 has pounced. I think this is a third pounce. Very aggressive on the buzzer. Let's see if it's still plus 10 or minus 10 this time. Team 3, your answer?
Chola dynasty.
Chola dynasty is incorrect. Team 2?
Mauryan dynasty.
Okay, that's incorrect.
Kadamba dynasty.
Kadamba dynasty is correct. So that's 10 points to team 1 and team 5. And unfortunately, team 2 and 3 just overthank this one a bit. No matter. So next question goes to team 5 on the direct. Question number 8. For tourists, the village of Parra is synonymous with the coconut tree lined road popularized by the film Dear Zindagi. Whereas for true Goikars, the village is famous for a summer fruit traditionally cultivated here, which is now being revived with the introduction of hybrid varieties. Who has pounced? Team 1. Okay. So which fruit? So team 1 has an answer and team 5 is direct. Team 1, good that they pounced because they would have been the last team to get it. So team 5, on the mic, your answer. Name of fruit.
Mango.
Okay, passing. It's not mango. That would have been the most obvious answer. Good guess, but no.
Betel nut.
Betel nut also, is it a fruit or is it a nut? Anyway, I'm not sure either, but it's incorrect. That I'm sure of. Team 3?
Cashew.
Is it a fruit or is it a nut? Okay, so yes.
Watermelon.
Watermelon is the correct answer. So that is 10 points to team 2 and also 10 points to team 1 who got it on the buzzer. I guess team 1 is a local team, so a lot of support and a lot of claps for team 1, but I would like if everybody gets claps. Okay, a correct answer is a correct answer. So since you answered on the direct, team 2, the next question goes to team 1. So question number 9 on your screens. Which traditional Goan folk dance performed by women over 5 nights as part of a ritual to invoke blessings for prosperity and well-being is held in a sacred space called the Mand? Okay, so team 5 has buzzed again. They're doing great on the buzzer, which makes me very glad because it makes the effort of setting up all these wires worth it. So team 5, your pounce. Okay, team 5 has a pounce and okay, talking about the wires, if I happen to trip during the quiz, please don't laugh, okay? So team 1.
Dhalo.
Sorry?
Dhalo.
Say it again.
Dhalo.
Okay, that is correct. So that is 10 points to team 1 and team 5. Team 5 absolutely killing this so far. Let's not jinx them. Next question is a direct to team 5. Other teams, so I did not mention this, but if it's your direct question, please don't buzz it, okay? Team 5. Team 5, got it? If it's a direct question, don't buzz. Okay, question 10. Identify this legendary Goan writer, journalist and freedom fighter who was the founder editor of Goa Today and the author of the classic novel Sorrowing Lies My Land. He received the Padma Shri as well as the Gomant Vibhushan Award. So quick pounce from team 1. So wait, let them show me the answer first, then you can answer. Okay, team 1 has a pounce, and team 5, it's your direct.
Yeah, you can say. Ravindra Kelekar.
Okay, you have say it little, hold the mic a little bit close. You can only answer once. He said, I heard his answer.
Ravindra Kelekar.
Yeah, okay. Team 4?
Pass.
Team 4 pass. I hope it's clear, right? Image is clear on your screen? Yeah. Team 3, you have a guess?
Lambert Mascarenhas.
You don't seem very sure.
Yes, Lambert Mascarenhas.
Okay, so that is the correct answer. So team 3 finally opening their account with Lambert Mascarenhas. Good answer. So that's 10 points to team 3. And question and 1. Team 3 and team 1 get 10 points each. Okay, team 2, you're direct. The penultimate question of the semi-finals. On your screens. Name the Konkani magazine started by Father Freddy J. Da Costa in 1983 that shares its name with a flower. Okay, no buzzes. I'll remind you, top 2 teams go to the final. So no buzzes. Pounds is closed. Team 2.
Amboli.
Okay, I'll have to pass that. Team 1.
Zog.
Team 5.
Pass.
Okay, surprising. Team 4.
Pass.
Team 3.
Pass.
Y'all could have named any flower, any one, but sorry, I won't let you answer again. Anyone in the audience? Okay, it is gulab. That is the correct answer. Fruits y'all named, so flowers also y'all should have just said random stuff. Somebody would have reached gulab eventually. Okay, so the last question goes back to team 2. Right? So last question of the semi-final, question 12 on your screens. After whom is Goa University School of Language and Literature named? Very straightforward. Again, a very prominent figure. We all know them. Okay, I'll close the pounds. Team 2. Okay, again I would encourage taking guesses. It's the last question. Don't waste it on saying pass.
Dr. Francisco Luis Gomes.
That is not correct. Team 5. No negatives.
Damodar Mausa.
That is incorrect.
Baba Borkar.
Kon?
Pass.
Okay.
Manohar Parikar.
Sorry?
Manohar Parikar.
Well, there is another Goa University school, is a School of Law and Public Governance, which is named after Manohar Parikar. But unfortunately, this is not the case here. So anybody has this answer? Shanoy Goibab is correct. So 10 points, 10 more points to you. So that's the end of the semi-finals. Please clap for everyone. I'm guessing it's clear at this point which the top 2 teams are. But we will decide. The other teams still might have a chance. We'll tell you after the second semi-final. Right? So I'll give you your first 2 finalists. So team 2, which is Bhatikar, You all scored 20 marks. No claps, only claps for Ravindra Kelekar. So in the semi-finals, if nobody scores more than that, then you go to the second semi-finals. Nobody scores more than 20, then you go to the finals. But the confirmed finalists for today are Team 1, Ravindra Kelekar. Every time I mention Team 1, I have to take like a 10-second pause for the applause to die down. That's good. And then the second team is Team 5, no surprise there, from Bhatikar. Clap for them. Please join the audience. Congratulations and please join the audience.